On December 30th, 2025, in Mentor, Ohio, officers were dispatched to a mall after a boy reported that a man had appeared to be acting suspiciously in a public restroom.
How's it going? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, hey, you're not going to delete anything.
No.
Stop. Give me your phone. What's going on?
Nothing.
Are you trying to delete something?
No, I'm heading on my way out.
You're on your way out?
Can I record this?
I'm getting it recorded right now. What I'm telling you is, I have reasonable suspicion you're trying to delete something right now. You went to put your phone away, you're trying to put it away. Do you have an ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can give you my name. It's not a traffic stop, so I just legally have to give you my name, right?
Correct. You're absolutely correct. It would be, it'd be easy for me to find you in the system if I have your ID.
That's fine. I just want to
Okay.
get clear on...
How about this? I'll just set your phone over here. We'll come over here. We'll talk. I'm just saying.
What it's about?
Yeah. I'm going to ID you, okay? Six base. I'm talking to him now. Tom Lincoln. We had a call that you were standing outside the bathroom with your camera open, and following young men into the bathroom and recording them. Is that true?
I've had a bit of a cold.
Okay.
And it may be true. A little bit, yeah.
It's a little true? Okay. So were you trying to delete stuff just now from your phone?
Yeah.
Because you went to put your phone away and then you took it back out, realizing that you should probably delete stuff. That sounds about right, right?
Well, one, it's a police interaction, so I can have my phone out, but...
You can, but you see how...
Yeah. Do you mind if we, talk not in the...
Sure.
That's... You can take... Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
You're the entrance. I'm not going to, I'm not... Because I'm actually, just, not in the middle of the food court. It's just...
Yeah, where do you want to go?
How about, sort of like that...
Six base, I have eyes on the
straight the other
collar
side.
as well. Yeah, you go over there. Let's go over there. You have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay. Let's go over here.
Then you can clap. My coat, I got gloves and coat.
I'll pat you down. We're over here.
Romeo out of Beechwood. Now it's negative 30s.
Got it. We're gonna go over here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pat you down for weapons, okay?
Yes, no problem.
All right, go ahead and put your hands behind your back. For 1 second. Put your hands behind your back. The cops are right there in the blue sweater.
Eric, come over here. We'll talk. All right. So tell me what you saw.
All right. So we got here about 12:20, 12:30. I got my oldest right there and my youngest.
Right.
We're in the restroom. He bolted in behind my
Was he
youngest.
sitting
He's been hanging out right over there by the
All
entrance.
right.
And okay. I work in the DD field, so I was like, okay, what's going on? So my oldest is across, in that divide there. He's in the urinal. I walked around the corner. He's got his phone with his little dinger there, and he's 45, at my kid.
So when you look at his phone, you could clearly see.
It looked like there was a camera app when he was walking out. I didn't see any picture, but it looked like he had a camera app.
It looked like it, or he.
It appeared. I wasn't close enough, but you don't stand at a urinal like this, especially right next to a child. Okay, so all right, maybe that's a one-off.
I'm trying to think. Is there a partition?
No.
So he's at the urinal with the phone
on the right,
and your son is next.
He's
to
at
him.
the second from the right. Okay,
and then you saw.
He bolted out. Just awkward behavior.
But when you walked in, you saw it.
Yeah.
And he just walked away like he wasn't urinating or nothing.
He kind of feigned like he was the first time.
But he had the phone in his hand.
And he's just standing there angled.
Did you do a fake shake? All right, and then your other son.
We went shopping, and I was like, okay, whatever. I'm uncomfortable with this, so I want to address it. But I'm like, whatever, what can you do?
Right.
So, we went shopping a couple places, came back through. I saw he was still posted there, so I asked my youngest, I go, hey, you couldn't see us because we came from this side.
Right.
So, hey, go in the bathroom. Go in the bathroom for me if you would. He's like, give me a hug. No, I don't want to. Good try. And sure enough, as soon as he sees him, he bolts up, he's walking in there. My youngest goes into the stall. That's how he pees. He just likes to sit in the stall. He's just aloof in there, like, what am I doing?
So you went in then the second time.
Behind him.
And he's just standing
And he followed him in.
But he was just kind of luring
He's just loitering at that point. He saw me and then he feigned going oh. And the whole time you're using the toilet, you're going,
So
You never unzipped your pants. You never.
wait. So he's at the urinal,
Second time, yeah.
but he's looking back.
After he saw me.
It was a phone in his hand too.
Carried the phone in, yeah, on his little dongle or whatever.
All right. Can I
Could
get?
be nothing, but dude.
Can I get a? Well, you said 2 times he's gone in there.
Oh, well, yeah, he followed.
The one. Well, that is very suspicious that your kid's in the stall and he's just walking around, looking around with a phone in his hand.
Yeah.
Can I get a statement from you of everything that happened?
When you had your phone out, what were you looking to do?
I don't know. I just sometimes have it out a lot. It's definitely a problem.
Okay.
I'm not trying to like make people be uncomfortable, and I don't want to be that person for sure. And I'm sorry if that's the situation that happened. That's obviously never anyone's intention.
I got to be direct with you. What's the purpose of recording younger men?
I couldn't even. I couldn't say.
You couldn't explain. Okay. When you recorded the younger kids going into the bathroom, were you like actually watching them like use the restrooms and the facilities?
No, like
so when we look at your phone and we look through it, what's that going to show me?
probably what you're describing.
Which part?
Of other individuals.
Okay. Is it going to show their
Possibly.
their
Possibly.
possibly? Okay, gotcha. How old do you think those people are?
I couldn't say.
Okay. Gotcha. Can you open your phone and kind of look through it?
If I refuse,
I'm just asking you. I'm asking you a question.
I'm just asking what happens if I say no.
I'm just asking a question. It's a simple yes or no.
Okay, why? I just want to understand the steps involved, right?
What's your name?
Josh?
Josh.
Yes.
Can I? I ran.
I don't know if they got it.
No. They gave me a read back.
I heard my name over his radio.
Josh.
Yeah.
Will you open your phone and allow me to look through it? Yes or no?
If I say no, what happens?
It's a yes or no question, Josh.
I understand that, but I'd like to understand what is the next steps. I understand for you that it's obviously easier if I say yes.
Okay.
I understand I, of course, have the right to say no, but what I'd like to understand is what happens if, obviously, if I say yes, it's unlocked, you look whatever you're going to do, you see whatever you're going to see.
Okay.
If I say no, what happens next?
Okay. So, Josh, I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning. You cannot provide an attorney yourself. One will provide it for you. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to speak to me?
Yes.
Okay.
And then when you saw the phone, though, you saw the camera app open, and he was standing. So he was standing like this.
Well, I saw the camera app when he was walking out, and it was looking like he was following the tiles. I didn't see him.
But he was standing next to your son as your son was.
Stand at the
Right. But as your son was actively
urinating.
peeing,
The first one, yes.
and then you went in there just to see your son because he walked in there,
I always
right?
follow my children.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let me get a statement from you real quick, and then let me go talk to them and see what they got going on. And I got my boss coming here. How many other kids came? Do you think went in the bathroom?
There was another 2. They were teenage, 2 young adult.
But every time he went in,
Yeah, he came back in to check if I was still in there with him, and I blew my nose all of a sudden.
Wait. So while he was still in the urinal, you walked out
when he was in the stall, my youngest.
Right.
Yeah, the first time
you walked out and then went back just to see what he would do.
No, I stayed in there. He left, and then he came back in again.
All right. So let me just
up by the bathroom.
All right. So first time your son goes in, he's next to him, phone at an angle, app on. you go through. So then you tell your other son go in there. He goes in the stall. He's just loitering like he's peeing again.
And then he
but the
saw
phone's
me
in
and
his
he went
hand.
to the urinal.
Oh, he saw you.
Yeah,
then,
he was just sitting around.
So then,
like, oh, he's in the stall.
What?
do I do? I don't know.
When did he fake like he was blowing his nose?
He came back in after my son had not come out of the stall because he was just sitting at the urinal for, I don't know, a minute, doing the backwards check. And then he left. And then he still wasn't done trying, going to the bathroom in the stall.
But he never unzipped it.
No.
He never just stood at the urinal.
Obviously people don't flush all the time. It just, again, I work in social services. I'm a case manager.
Right.
And I'm not saying it's anything.
Well, no, that's definitely weird. Did he say anything to your son?
I didn't notice. No.
Did you ask your son if he?
I was just around the corner. But the gentleman in the blue coat knew he was in the restroom. Did he say anything to you while you were peeing?
No.
No? Did anything seem off to you?
Nope.
Did you see his phone or anything in his hand?
Nope.
No.
Nothing. But then again, I was only paying attention.
Right. Well,
So I wasn't paying attention.
well, that's what I mean. People usually do.
Yeah.
Cool. Did he admit to it? All right. Easy enough. He got his phone?
We got his phone. He admitted to it. Said it was his personal pleasure.
All right.
Good job on your part.
Suspect was taken into custody and charged with felonious voyeurism in connection with the incident. The case remains open as the investigation continues.